Great start to the episode. John just fucking dying.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Independent Reading Time number... Fuck, what?
10?
10 episodes! Yay! Happy anniversary!
Why do you sound like you're getting murdered? What's going on?
Shut up. I'm nervous. The
Why
10th episode. I'm very nervous. Okay?
are you nervous?
Shut up.
Don't be nervous.
Because this
Be
is
drunk.
a milestone. What?
Made a dad
What?
joke.
Hey, Kenzie, fuck you.
Fuck you. All my homies hate you.
Yeah, I do hate you.
Oh no!
And all my homies hate you.
What? That's even worse. Evil.
I'm kidding.
Evil.
So, 10th episode? How about that?
I'm pretty sure it's the 10th episode.
We still only have, 7 subscribers.
I think it's 2030.
23 subscribers?
Yeah, 23.
No shit?
No shit.
Alright, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. I retract my previous statement. Oh, 23 people. How about that?
Yeah.
Well, to celebrate this momentous occasion, we're gonna have a regular episode like we always do. Yay!
Yay! Oh. How have you been, John?
I've been alright. Not too bad. Work sucks. I'm gonna hate myself in the morning because we're recording this at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. It's only gonna go till 11:30, 12:30. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay.
Be cool. Don't even worry, John.
Well, because I've usually been going to bed at midnight anyway, so yeah, that's fine. If it ends around there.
I go to sleep at 3, and then I wake up at 8, or I wake up at 2 to 3, or go to sleep at 2 to 3 and wake up at 8 a.m. And John's been telling me that it's bad, and I shouldn't be doing it.
Literally anybody would tell you that that's bad.
It's 6 solid hours of sleep. I don't get up and I don't get up in the middle of the night.
So neither do I, but if I go to bed at 3 in the morning and wake up at 6, that is not good for my health.
I don't wake up at 6.
At
8.
Well, whatever, still 3
That's
to 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
that's
8.
5
That's
hours.
5 hours.
I said
Dude,
2 to 3 to 8.
You're supposed to get 7 to 8.
7 schmevin. Whatever.
Jesus Christ. You're gonna die. And it's gonna be all your fault.
Probably. I'd be fine with that. It'll be cool.
Gonna fail all your classes because you don't know how to sleep. Imagine not knowing how to sleep. Fucking loser.
Imagine going to respect class.
Imagine going to respect class. That's a big can of worms you just opened up right there.
I hate respect class. It sucks.
Respect class, of course, being computer coding class. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. School started up again for us. Fan-fucking-tastic. And of course, it's digital starting out. Also fan-fucking-tastic. Gotta love it. I hate it. I don't like it.
I was watching TikTok. I was scrolling through it, and it was a video. It was most neurodivergent people, people with depression and anxiety are online rules, but then people with ADHD are no, because we have no sense of object permanence. That shit disappears from our sight. We don't remember that it's there, and then we just don't do it. Brain no work. School is meant for school. School is where my brain works. Home? No ma'am. No ma'am. I don't. I can't.
It's just because I sit on my bed for all my classes throughout the whole day, so that's already sucky because it makes me feel super tired all the time.
Yeah.
And it is so easy to get fucking distracted. I have a fucking see, I don't even fucking remember my classes. No, it's government. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. I got it. It's government. and I've got like a quiz in there tomorrow.
Hmm.
I don't know shit.
You already have a quiz?
Yep.
Ridiculous. Redonkulous.
I mean, it's been like a week and a half. I expected one sooner, honestly.
Like a pretest quiz or like a quiz?
No, we took a pretest quiz Monday. We have a quiz tomorrow.
Ew.
I mean, it's fine. It's not that bad. I mean, it's not like I can't cheat. It's not like I can't not cheat on it. So,
True. Oh,
and he's thinking about letting us use the notes on it, which would be a godsend because I'm not paying fucking attention. I'm too busy playing Marvel's Avengers instead.
oh. So today we had a Zoom call for like marching band and stuff, and at the end of it, Mr. Nichols like was just kind of letting us sit and talk, and a lot of us were like, yeah, we're not really paying attention. I was playing Final Fantasy in like most of my classes. I don't know what's going on. And he was like, let me just stop recording because y'all are just confessing. I can't. It's kind of funny. Um, um, but yeah, a lot of the time I'm like sitting there doing side quests in Final Fantasy or like playing some dumb shit. Really, it's only in my
Mm,
third block. I still don't have a fourth period, by the way.
man, I wish I didn't have a fourth period. That'd be nice.
It is
Well, I
kind
mean,
of nice, but like
I, te-
I
I
need it.
technically don't because I've got chorus and my chorus teacher's cool and just lets us like once we know our assignment, which takes like 15 minutes, he just lets us leave, which is nice.
True.
But um, still, it's like, it's so fucking boring. And I know that, bro, it's so much easier. Like your schoolwork is so much easier to do when
Not
you're
really.
on
They
time.
assign a lot more than they normally
Yeah,
would.
but you can just like cheat all of it.
True.
But I can't believe we live in a modern age where I have to say that I miss going to school. Like, what the fuck? That should not be a sentence that comes out of my mouth.
See, the thing for me though is like school is kind of like my one place that I can kind of talk to people because I don't live in a house with a bunch of people. I live with my dad, and my dad, we have like a large generational gap. My dad, not to like be rude, but he's a boomer. He's a baby boomer. He comes from 1956. He was born that year. I'm from 2005. We're completely different generations, and it's very hard to close that generational gap of like, yeah, I can talk about this with my dad. So it's kind of not fun because the
I mean,
school is like the only place I can like blurb.
I don't talk about anything with my parents, and my mom's only like 35, so.
I mean, yeah. I mean, my mom picked me up for dinner tonight, and I just kind of like talked her ear off about stuff I don't think she understood, but it was really nice that she kind of sat there and pretended that she did.
Well, yeah,
So
but I miss it. I miss all my buddies. I miss my cool teachers.
I miss hanging out in Mr. Nichols' room in the morning. That's what I
Yep.
miss. That was some of the funnest shit that we did.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's not like school's gone forever
No,
because they're gonna open it back up. I think that they were talking about like at the end of next week, they're gonna over the
maybe,
weekend reassess and be like, maybe we'll let him go back, maybe not.
maybe. I wouldn't mind that because I do better like in an actual classroom setting because I
Well,
need
duh.
forced structure. I need forced structure because ADHD brain, dumb stupid peepee brain, sucks at everything, and so doesn't very like me very much.
Well, I just need it because I'm too busy distracting myself.
True.
So it's like, well, if I'm forced to sit in a classroom and do the work, then I'll actually do the work.
Yeah. And what kind of sucks is so I have a 504 plan which helps me out with like just general shit that goes on in my head. And so
Huh?
like uh well, have I talked to you about my 504 and like some of the weird shit that they do?
I don't think so.
They pick some of the weird. Okay, so the way that a 504 works is you have like a teacher who's running the 504, and then you have like a social worker, the school psychiatrist, and then like your the principal, and then the vice principal. That's how a 504 meeting works. Plus like a random teacher. I don't know how they choose that random teacher, but like last time it was my 8th grade English teacher who I didn't like very much because she intimidated me because she always wore heels and was like mean, and she was scary. And then the second one was like Miss Fess, and I was like, I don't really like Miss Fess. Can I have, like, I'm tempted to ask them, like, if I can choose what teacher comes to sit with me during the 504, because I want Nichols there, because I've cried in his room multiple times. He understands. He knows what's going
I mean,
on.
I don't know why they don't let you pick your teacher anyway. I feel like that's kind of the whole point.
Well, yeah, but, like, I don't know. But, like, the way that they were discussing it, it's kind of like, because one, I'm in a room of people that I don't really know that well, and I'm kind of afraid of all of them. So I'm sitting there. The first time I had my 504 meeting, I'm sorry, I got so off track, but like, I sat there and this teacher, she was like, well, who do you work well with? And I'm like, not really anyone. She's like, I thought you had friends in my class. And I'm like, no,
Not
I don't,
really.
I don't really like it. The one person I liked in the class dropped it. And, you know, your class doesn't work well for me because you assign like 8 different things at once and expect me to prioritize them. And I can't do that because brain's stupid. Um, and like she was just, and I sat there like in the meeting, I picked my fingers like raw because I was just like, I didn't know what to do with my hands, so I was just kind of like sitting there, like everyone's kind of staring at me. They're like, what do you need? And I'm like, I don't fucking know, help me. I don't know what's happening.
I need to not be in here. That's what I need.
All of you intimidate me, I don't know what to say. But like the second one, like Miss Bess was there and she was like, well, how can this apply to my class? I'm like, it's not specifically about you, Brenda. It's about
Yeah.
it's about like it's about
Brenda.
and like the way that also that a 504 works is you have 3 years. They give you 3 years from the first meeting and you just do a yearly like around. You can call them to ask to do a meeting anytime you want,
Right.
but typically there's a meeting every year. And so because they were talking to me and they're like, we want you by the end of these 3 years to be able to advocate for yourself. And I'm like, you think people are going to listen to me?
No.
Like, most of the time, I don't think my teachers get a copy of my 504. I know that they do because they're legally required to have it, but like,
Well,
none of
yeah.
them mention it. None of them talk to me and explain things to me. Like, every year, I constantly ask, like, specifically teachers who are like, every day that it's late, I count points on it. And I'm like, wait, I have a 504 and it gives me like 3 days grace to do it. Does that still apply to me? What time limit do I have before you start taking points off? And like, they don't answer me. And like, respect class teacher was like, I will work with you on whatever, but know that it still applies. And I'm like, that doesn't help that you're kind of just talking at me and overcomplicating things. Can you just like say it in a
Right.
simple, and like, she overcomplicates things so much. I'm sorry, I'm venting. And yeah,
Okay.
she overcomplicates things so much because like she was like, instead of just saying, oh well, we're doing a pair deck for notes, she's like, today we're going to engage in an interactive note-taking platform. I'm like, the fuck did you say? I'm like, just say join pair deck, it's not that hard.
English, motherfucker. Come
Do you
on.
speak it? Like,
Yeah.
my god, what is with that? It was the funny, I was just like, oh my god, just say join pair deck, it's not that hard. You don't need a thesaurus for every goddamn sentence. But
Wow.
anyways, I went on a rant.
Your classes sound fun.
I mean, today in second period, which is my bio, my teacher like started off, she's like, we're gonna do like 3 slides of notes, and then I'm gonna put you all in the waiting room, and I'm gonna pull you in one by one, because I got into teaching to like learn my students and like make connections with them, not talk biology at you. So I pretty much just
Right.
had a free period the entire time, and I sat there on my phone.
Well, that's good.
And then the first one, I got kicked out midway through, and we just did more notes that I wasn't paying attention to because I can't take notes like that. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so fun, right?
As you do. Yeah.
I didn't really do much today. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. Um, anyways, talk. I feel like I'm
Uh,
talking too much.
um. Uh. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, put me on the spot. God damn it.
Sorry.
I'm trying. No, it's fine. I'm just trying to think. Oh my.
Games.
The PS5 got confirmed to be $500 earlier today, which, I mean, I honestly expected it. I knew it was going to be that much, but
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that like it would be a little less, considering Xbox was doing, their S was like only this much, which is pretty good. Only like 300 for the like digital smaller version, and it's like that's pretty good. And then Sony was just like, fuck it, it's just going to be half a grand for all of them.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, no, I was
I mean,
looking at it earlier, and it
even
was like $100 cheaper if you went the full digital version.
oh great, $400, which I mean, I guess that's how much the PS4 was when it first came out.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I guess that's fine, but I mean, Xbox has a fucking steal with that S, dude. That's as much as a Switch for
Yeah.
like the newer hardware, all the advanced shit. Like, I'm pretty sure the only thing that the One XS doesn't have is,
Mhm.
or fuck, not the One X, the Series X. Man, fucking Xbox is such they name their consoles such stupid shit. Um, no, but the Series XS,
Mhm.
it's only $300. That's as much as a Switch. And the only thing that they don't have is like 4K, which I never gave a damn about anyway. So it's
Yeah.
like, well, shit, I'm sold right there. 300 bones for like one thing that I don't care about. That's fucking great.
Yeah, me and Caden were talking about it, and he was like, "Well, I think I'm gonna go Xbox because it performs better." And I'm like, "Well, I want the exclusives. That's what I care most about. Is I want the exclusives, and I want certain games because I'm again
Yeah.
very story-driven like game person. I don't know if I've talked about this, but I'm a very story-driven game person. Like I can give less of a shit what the gameplay is. If it's got a cool story and it's actually engaging and like makes me want to play it and find out and like get attached to characters like Final Fantasy 15 did, hell yeah, sign me the hell up. But like, Xbox doesn't have a lot of exclusives, and like, there aren't a lot of games that are like interesting to me. But like PS4, I'm like, oh shit, I want to play Spider-Man. I want to play Avengers. Hell yeah, I want to play Detroit. Like stuff like that, and like I want to play Ghost of Tsushima as well. Like it looks so cool and the story sounds
It's
awesome. But like,
because this Zoom is really fucking good.
but yeah, it's I want a. I still think I found out that there's a Final Fantasy 15 PS4 and I want it really bad and it's only like 450 for like a
You should
limited
just
edition
wait.
console. I think I'm
You
gonna
should
buy a
just
PS4
wait.
anyways because I want it and I want that console. Or I might just save up and get because Final Fantasy 16 got announced today and we got a 4-minute trailer and they're probably gonna make a specific version for that. So
Well, yeah, I don't doubt it.
there was an Iron Man. I was looking at Walmart the other day, and I was looking at like PS4s because I wanted to see like the difference in cost, like
Yeah.
from the one of the Beaufort ones and the Lady of the Island one. But and they apparently there was like an Iron Man version, like an Iron Man VR bundle stuff. Like
Huh.
probably it was an Iron Man themed
Interesting.
console, which would have been really cool. Um, I don't know,
That would have been pretty cool.
would have been really cool.
Um,
I also just really want VR because I really want to play Beat Saber and like some cool VR games. So you know.
I mean, if I wanted VR, I would buy an Oculus.
Yeah, but again, PS exclusive VR games, like
Well, yeah. I
that's
mean,
the other reason
yeah.
because a lot of them get like cross uploaded. But again, I'm in it for the exclusives. I could care less how it runs. John's seen my Xbox and how bad it runs, and it
Oh
just
my
doesn't bother
god.
me. And I'm in it for exclusives, man. That's it. I could care less how it runs because I'm not like a specs
You're
person. I don't know what the difference is. I'm just like, yeah, this runs fine. I don't see a difference.
Kenzie's poor Xbox. It runs so fucking bad, dude. Oh my god.
We were playing My Heroes One Justice, and it crashed on him, and he was like, "Kenzie,
It,
you
the
can't play like
frame rate
this."
for all you like even basicest of gamers, what I'm about to talk about. Fucking My Hero One's Justice 2. The game with cell shading as its graphics ran at like 24 frames a second, and it chugged like a gallon of milk chugged. It was fucking horrible. It was horrendous.
And then it
I
crashed and like made like a noise or whatever the fuck. And John just kind of looked at me and was like, "Does this happen?" I was like, "This is like the third time this has happened."
Dude, no, I was talking about how, and I was talking with her like the other day. I was like, um, dude, Marvel's Avengers, it like kills my PS4. Like I have to it's got a jog to output that game for some reason. And then I was like, and then she was like, well, that's why I want a PS4 so I can get games like Marvel's Avengers without my Xbox shitting itself. And I was like, dude, your Xbox would catch fire if it tried to run Marvel's Avengers.
It would, most definitely. I was
I
playing,
mean,
uh,
if
no, go ahead, because I'm
oh,
thinking of a segment. I'm gonna
no,
like,
I was just gonna say it fucking makes my PS4 Pro sound like a jet plane. So playing it on her, it's not like the S either. It's just the regular original
basics.
Xbox One, which would be fine.
It's
But
5 years
it,
old.
yeah, dude, and it shows. It really shows its age. Jesus
um,
Christ.
yeah, it's bad. I need, because I got a Switch last year, and I want like a new console. Like the Switch is a console, but I want like a new console, if that makes sense. But I need to also get an extended memory for my Switch because I only have like 4 games downloaded, and it's like Taiko no Zunzudin, um, Just Dance 2020, the Jump Rope Challenge crap, and I think that might be it. I think I only have like 3 games downloaded right now, which is garbage. So, you know. You know what game I also really want to play now because my friend got me into it?
What?
Devil May Cry 5 because it looks good.
I It's fun. I think it's really good. I've only played like maybe 5 or so missions. I just haven't, you know, been had the chance to get into it.
Yeah.
But from what I've played, it's really fun. And oh my god, dude, I'm really surprised. It runs buttery smooth. That shit is locked at 60 and it looks so fucking good.
I know.
Like there is a lot of detail in
Yeah.
that game. And for it to run at that smooth of a frame rate, whoo wee, good shit, Capcom. Good shit.
It was my friend. My friend got really into Devil May Cry, and she was like, You need to, like, figure out the story because I want to rant to you." And I'm like, "Okay, here's the thing. You just come spend the night, we'll watch the game movie, I'll force you to watch the game movie of Final Fantasy 15, and we'll gush at each other." And then that's what happened. Except we didn't watch the Final Fantasy 15 one because it's fucking 5 hours long. No ma'am.
Well, yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna happen anyway.
Yeah, well, we're gonna try again, and then we tried to do it online, and then everything fucking crashed, and it would not, like, let us stream it, and so it was very sad, and
Mm,
not great. So, who knows, maybe we'll try again.
yeah, fucking
Let's talk about how
shit.
John has never watched a Disney Renaissance movie, and how that shocks me, because, like,
God damn it.
how?
All
Those are,
right.
like, the
Listen.
classic Disney movies. Have you
Look,
ever
look,
watched
look, look.
those? And you can't yell at me
Okay,
for not
so
watching Scott Pilgrim, alright?
bullshit.
That's
I
different.
can't. I can and I will,
That's
and I'm
different.
going to. But we'll get through my dirt first. So and I don't know why. It's not like I hate old Disney. I don't. I've heard that they're fantastic movies, but for some reason, I have never seen any of the fucking Disney Renaissance films. Like even even maybe halfway. I've seen maybe 2 films halfway through, and none after that. Um, which is disappointing and upsetting, and I know, and I get it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Uh, but it's like, okay, well, I don't know. I'm just not a movie person. I mean, honestly, that's what it is.
Yeah,
I
I'm
do
not really a
not
new
watch
movie person.
movies at all.
I mean,
Like
I'm
there
not
are,
really a TV person either.
I mean, I can count the amount of movies I went to go see in theaters
I
in the
can't.
last like 7 years on like one hand.
I can't do that. Me and my mom, because that's what we do as, like, I don't know, mother daughter shit, is we go and watch movies together. That's just what we normally do. And so, like, I've watched a lot of movies, and I, again, I can't criticize movies, and so I was like, this movie is awesome, and everyone's like, no, it's bad, and I'm like, I liked it. It was good. I liked it. Don't hurt
Well, I
my
mean, if you like
feelings.
it, if you like a movie, you like a
Fine.
movie. I mean, that's it. I don't know what else to say, but um, I just there, it's and I'm sure there's like some of the most life changing and most fantastic pieces of fiction of all time, and I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that for 1 second, but I've been spoiled by video games, man, so much
Yeah.
because
It's an
I don't know.
interactive thing. It
I
keeps your attention a lot longer, and
yeah,
yeah,
I just
it
don't
makes you
get
feel a
all that.
part of it.
I just don't get all that fucking like captivated to watch a movie. Like, obviously, stuff like Sonic, I had to go see that because I'm
Yeah.
a piece of shit Sonic fan. But so I was obligated to see that movie. But
Yeah.
I mean,
It was a good
like
movie.
if a video game movie comes out, I'll go watch it. Like, of course, for obvious reasons. But
Yeah.
if it's just something
You
like
should watch Kingsglaive for
I
movie
don't know
night.
what
You
that is.
should watch. It's the Final Fantasy like fucking movie, and I think they did it all. Well, it's not all in the engine, but I think it was because it's like as pretty as some of the cutscenes in that game. And so I think they did it in the engine. I'm not entirely sure, but it's like an hour and a half, and it's like about like Niflheim and Lucis just like duking it out, being assholes to each other. Um, all that shit. So who knows? Apparently, also there's a Final Fantasy manga and like 2 books, and uh, so I need to go read that because I've seen like some screen caps of the manga, and it's actually like really cute, and I want to go read it. Um, if you can't tell, I'm a piece of Final Fantasy 15 trash right now. It's all I've been
And
talking
then
about. I'm so
like in
sorry.
a month, she's just gonna like
Dip it.
final what? Final Who?
Yeah. Again, I hyperfixate on things for a little bit, and then I was like, nah, no more. Like Garfield was
But
one of
I mean, that should still be one of them. That should be the only one. But
them.
um, but no, yeah, I haven't seen like any of the Disney Renaissance movies. Haven't seen Aladdin. Haven't seen Little Mermaid. Haven't seen Beauty and the Beast. Haven't seen um stuff like haven't seen Pocahontas. Haven't seen uh
Like staple Disney movies.
yeah, haven't seen Lion King. Haven't seen fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like the Disney animated movies.
Yeah.
The ones that everybody knows, I haven't seen like
Yeah.
a single one, which is bad, right? Like it's obviously bad, and I know, and I'm aware, and I'm sorry if I
Not
hurt anyone's
really.
feeling.
Um,
Um, it's just it's just I'm not a movie guy is all.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Me and John were on a call last night, and I was scrolling through Disney Plus, and I was just reading shit, and um, I was like, dude, I don't like the original Little Mermaid, but like because I grew up with Ariel's beginning, the original Little Mermaid was really weird for me. And so I started watching Little Mermaid Ariel's beginning and John's like, this is actually kind of intriguing. I want to watch it now."
I mean, oh, I mean a little bit,
A little
kind of.
intriguing. A little intriguing. It was the movie I grew up with. That was the one I grew up with, and that's the Ariel I was used to because I am a baby and I am from 2005, and that movie came out 2008, I think. 2006, something like that.
I will say it does not have the budget of a direct to DVD sequel. Animations like the original. It's fucking good shit
It's pretty good
from what I've seen. Um,
from my phone.
yeah, but so is the opening of Sonic Unleashed. But you're not ready for that conversation.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm not even denying that. To my computer. Oh,
Oh my god, dude!
it's so pretty.
And to get on a little bit of a tangent, like the
Go.
Sonic movie was great. It was. I liked it. It was a good movie. I can't wait for the sequel.
Yeah,
All that jazz.
we're seeing that in
Uh,
theaters again, by the way.
and I'm glad that they managed to fix they made the best out of a really bad situation. With
Yeah.
Sonic's old design, they fixed it, worked around it, and it
Yeah.
was good. Everything was fine, and the movie was fun. I liked it. Actually enjoyed watching a movie. which I haven't done in a long time. But oh my god, man, when you watch fucking Sonic Unleashed opening cutscene, it really makes you ask yourself, why did they not do that for the whole movie?
It would have
Oh
been
my
cool.
god, dude.
Yeah.
That would have been so fucking good. Like, 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 oh my god. And I get kind of like legitimately, because I get like so upset about it, I get kind of teary eyed about it. Because it's like, oh, what could have been if 6 minutes, if a 6 minute opening of like one of the mainline Sonic games is one of the best pieces of animation I've ever seen. You have
2008.
something there. In 2008, the fucking opening to Sonic Unleashed looks like it came out last year.
Yeah.
But no, 2008. It's so fucking good, man. And it makes me so fucking sad, the fact that Sega wasn't like, we need to do this shit. Like, this is good. And they fucking teased us. They teased us so hard because they made another short, right? Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't, it was a short. It wasn't part of the game. Where it was called fucking Night in the Werehog. It was like 11 minutes long. And same studio that did the opening. Fucking animation is so fucking good and stellar, and it's a really cute short, and it's fucking really good, and it's like, God, they were so close. They had it right there. It could have been a fucking 3D animated movie. Pixar that shit up like they did with the opening Unleashed, and just go ham with it, right?
Yeah.
Make it about Sonic and Eggman and all his fucking buddies going on an adventure to, stop Eggman from nuking the world or whatever. But they didn't. They didn't. They made it a buddy cop film, and it irks me so fucking much because Unleashed's opening is so fucking good. Oh my god. But rant over, I guess. Fuck. God, man, I'm
Oh, I
so
thought you were
disappointed
gonna.
with
I thought you
Sega.
were gonna yell at me for not watching Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah, I guess I could. Fuck you for not watching Scott Pilgrim. You need to, because it's one of the best movies I've ever seen, and that's saying a lot because again, I don't like movies. Um, it's just really fucking good, and I think what I like about it most is that it is possibly the most accurate to source material film that I've ever seen, like film adaptation.
Mhm.
Um, because so fun fact about the Scott Pilgrim series, um, they were making, the comic books technically were like the first thing.
Mhm.
Um, but right as they were, like making the comic books, like the series wasn't close to being over yet, but in the middle of them making the comic books, they made the movie alongside with the comic books.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's like they got everything right with the movie because the comics were just being made, and they were locked tight with the people who made the comics and the author, because they were like, well, the movie's got to be accurate to the comics because the comics are still new and they're getting popular and shit,
Yeah.
obviously. And oh my god, they did such a good job. Like I saw this video about it yesterday. It's like 7 minutes long, and all it is them like taking lines and scenes from the comics and putting it into the movie.
Hmm.
And I'm like, that's how you fucking do it. How is it so okay? Another rant. Here we fucking go. How is it so hard for adaptations to be turned into movies when literally all you have to do is take the source material and remake it as a film?
I mean
Like,
that, or
like
just like take the
fucking,
source material and like reformat it as a script. Boom.
or make it, or make it like an original adventure with the characters. But okay, Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Sonic the Hedgehog. Um, for any they could have, like, taken the plot of Sonic Unleashed or Sonic Adventure or whatever. They could have just remade it as a film, and that's it. And that's all you fucking have to do. You don't got to worry about storytelling. You don't got to worry about characterization or anything. It's all there. Just make it into a film, and that's what they did with Scott Pilgrim, and it works so fucking well
Yeah.
because you could watch the movie and be like, oh yeah, I pretty much read the comics. I mean, there's like a couple characters in there that aren't in the movie because they had to shave down like a 7 book series into 2 hours, but they did a really fucking good job. and it still looks like really good, like the effects and shit. I love all the references. This is just like a Scott Pilgrim thing. I love all the references. The fucking fight scenes in the movie are really cool. Like they're really fucking well choreographed. Dude, Michael Cera does all these fucking kick flips. He's beating up clones. Fucking he's sword battling this one guy at the end. It's so fucking bananas, and I love it to death. Um, but Scott Pilgrim is good, and um, the fucking oh my gosh. Okay, am I talking too much?
No, continue.
Okay, okay. The so back in like 2014 they made a game with the movie with the comics, and the game was also fantastic. I mean, I never played it, but everyone loves it. Like it has gone down as like one of the best beat 'em ups ever made. It's just like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game. And there was like a copyright issue with it a while ago, so that you couldn't play it anymore for the longest time. And like last week they announced, "Hey, we're bringing that game back that everybody loves with all the DLC, and it's gonna be available on every console." And it's like, wait, what? Is this real? Are you fucking joshing me? And they're like, nope, no, seriously, yeah, it's gonna be all the game, the game that everybody loves, that a lot of people have never been able to play before, and you just go and buy it. And I'm like, holy fuck, I've never been able to play it, and I really want to, because it looks fucking fun as hell, and I'm a Scott Pilgrim nerd, and it just looks really good. Um, and yeah, I'm excited. And a rumor, like a few months ago, some of the old actors of the first movie were like, "Yeah, it'd be cool if we made a second one." And I'm like, "Don't fucking tease me with that shit, dude. Don't fucking tease me with that, because this year is the series' 10th anniversary. That's why they released.
Oh.
That's why they re-released the game. Um, because like when the trailer opened up, it was a like 8-bit birthday cake with 10 candles on it. And it's like, oh my gosh, the 10th anniversary of Scott Pilgrim. And I swear to God, if like at the end of this year they pull the games out and you're gonna get a sequel movie, I would flip my lid. Oh my God, dude. Ugh, so good. Fucking I guess that's another reason why I don't like movies, because they have literally all the opportunities to make it fantastic, and then they go fucking blow it. Like, except for Scott Pilgrim, but
Yeah.
Sonic Unleashed is so pretty. Oh my god! Sorry, I could go on for several episodes about that one game alone. Um, but fuck, it's your turn. I talked too much. I went on like 3 rants.
It's cool.
About apologies. Um,
It's cool. I also went on a few rants. Ugh. I just want My Hero to come back because I finished it and I have nothing else to binge watch now, and I'm kind of sad.
it's gonna be like probably middle of next year, honestly, because
Or
it took a while for season 4 to come out.
I've seen some like manga spoilers, and I'm not gonna say anything, but like it's gonna be fun.
No, that's good.
Very interesting. It'll be
That's
very
nice.
interesting. Anyways, I've been watching a lot more anime lately, and because I like finished My Hero, and was like, what else to do? And then I've kind of just gone back and like pick and choose like certain episodes of Full Metal Brotherhood, um, and then some Oron High School Host Club. Um, I've been meaning to go back and rewatch Black Butler, which is really good. You should watch it. Cool. The person who voices Ida also voices Sebastian Michaelis.
Oh,
Um,
that's cool.
yeah. So I found out a couple days ago that I'm stuttering a lot. That season 4, like, because before on Hulu, like, none of it was dubbed. Like, none of season 4
Right.
was dubbed. And I went back and looked at
Really?
it. Yeah, none of it. Like, it didn't, because you know how Hulu does it, like, the stupid way it does it, where it's got, like, the dub episode and the sub episode, and they're, like, two different things. I don't know why. Annoying
Yeah.
shit. But, like, the dub episodes weren't there. And, this time they were, and I got really excited. But, like, the episode that I want to hear dubbed, it's, near the end of the overhaul arc, and spoilers for season 4 of My Hero. But Have you gotten to the end of the overhaul arc?
Yeah.
You've like seen Gentle, haven't you? Right?
I've seen Gentle. I have not seen the fight with Gentle.
Okay. Um, but like when Overhaul's like getting his arms chopped off.
Yeah.
I just want to hear Dobby, man, because I've heard some clips and I'm just very excited to hear Dobby. And there's a lot of characters that I've slowly come to like a lot more. Um, like now I'm kind of going back and rewatching it. Like right now I'm going back and I'm rewatching like the camp arc. And so that's what I'm doing because League of Villains is cool and I want to know more about them. I also want to know who the UA trader is but Horikoshi's like,
Yeah,
wait,
me
there was a
too.
traitor? Like
Yeah,
completely forgot about it.
I mean, I'm honestly kind of glad that he forgot about that because a lot of people were thinking that it was going to be Kaminari, and I would have probably quit the show if that was the case.
Bro, I love Kaminari. I've slowly become a lot bigger of a Kaminari stan. A lot of people are either saying it's Uraka or it's Kaminari, and I'm like, if it's Kaminari, I'm gonna cry.
I'm just a sucker for like the element of electricity. It's just cool. So, I mean, I'm kind of by default required to like him.
I've just like I at first didn't really like anyone besides like a few characters that I've seen like here and there. Like I really liked Aizawa at first, and then like okay, I don't see the big deal with Todoroki. He's cool and all, but I don't see a big deal with him. I don't know why people like him that much, but
I
because
just like I just like his power set. His power set's the coolest thing about him to me, anyway.
yeah, but I don't know. Anyways, but I've been seeing like some headcanons and stuff for like Kaminari and just like some fanon stuff, and they're like Kaminari probably has ADHD, and that makes my little ADHD brain happy because I'm like, oh Kaminari, and I really like Kaminari, and I could go on and on and on about why I love Kaminari so much.
I mean,
Um,
that's literally your Discord profile pic. So I
it
mean,
is.
but go off, I guess.
It's still weird hearing you say that. Anyways, um, but yeah, I love Kaminari so much, and yeah.
Cool.
And I've slowly like before I didn't really like Deku, and now I kind of like him a bit more. And I'm like, Deku's a cool
You didn't,
character.
man. I'm a freaking basic bitch. I usually the main character in anything is my favorite character.
That's fine. That's always cool. That's whatever.
I'm just a shrill like that. I don't know why.
It's
Um,
whatever.
yeah, I know it's whatever.
It's whatever. Don't worry about
It's
it.
just it's
Don't worry
just
about
one for all's really cool, and I
it. It
like
is
it.
really
And
cool. I'm kind of curious on how like the last holders of One for All play into it. That's what I'm curious about. Does like Deku go Avatar mode and like can talk to the other like 7 holders of One for All? That'd be
I
kind of
don't think so, but um, this this is probably a manga spoiler that you've already heard of because literally everybody, including me, has already heard of it. But what is gonna happen, at least in the manga, One for All, it spoilers by the way, so just like skip like maybe 2 minutes ahead if you don't want to listen to spoilers. But uh, in the manga, every previous user of One for All, like the quirks that they had,
Mhm.
gets passed down into the power.
Oh
So
God, Deku's like
yeah,
God at this point.
so essentially by the end of the series, Deku is going to become fucking Satan, demon hell god. Um, well, because like the first power in the manga that he gets. Do you care if I spoil this?
I don't care.
Okay, it's fucking really cool actually. It's called Black Whip, and he literally spawns like fucking Doc Ock, like dark energy tentacles out of his body, and he can like pick up shit and stab shit with it and like throw things around. It's fucking nuts, and that's like 1 out of 7 powers that he
Jesus
gets
Christ.
with the One for All. Um, which I don't know how how Horikoshi's gonna fucking do that. I don't think he is. I think he's gonna like try to hide it. I mean, because I was perfectly content with them just smashing shit with like a bunch of force, and then you're telling me that they're gonna get fucking intrinsic abilities, like special magic attacks and shit. It's like Jesus Christ, he's already strong enough.
It's a
What the
shonen,
fuck?
John. It's a shonen.
Well, and that also makes me wonder. if he kind of like just like threw that out half-assedly, because you never see All Might do any of that.
True.
And I mean, well,
Maybe just
I
Deku's stronger than All Might.
well no, I guess it's because All Might got like fucked,
True.
so he wasn't like fully powered anyway.
Yeah.
Um, I guess, or maybe he just didn't use any of the powers because he didn't need to or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know how he's gonna bullshit it, but anyway, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how that series is gonna go. I'm just waiting for the manga to end so I can buy the whole box set so it can look nice on a shelf.
I will steal those from you and read them. I will read them all.
I don't know.
I'm not
Well,
gonna steal.
dude,
I'm
there's
gonna
this
borrow
fucking.
them.
You can get like the full Dragon Ball box set. And the manga, it's not like the anime where it's like original Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah.
It's like the entire run of Dragon Ball is the first issue of Dragon Ball where Goku's like a kid to the very end of Dragon Ball Z. So that's like 300 manga chapters, which is uh like 70 something books, and they're
Jesus.
like thick books in total, and the whole thing's like $300, but it's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
um
I've been debating on getting the Full Metal Alchemist box set because that was the first manga I ever read, and I really like Full Metal in general. It was like my first real anime that I really got into, and I want the Full Metal box set so bad. I love especially because Horomu Akawa, um I feel like I'm pronouncing her name wrong. Um
Probably.
Probably. But she would put like little strips in the back of it, and they were really funny. And that was like my favorite part of reading the manga was like the little jokes in the back of it because there's like three strips. Um,
I will say that the My Hero manga is fucking gorgeous looking. Oh my god, you want to talk about illustrations? Holy shit, dude. It looks so fucking good. And that's why I want to get the box set, because it's going to look so much better actually. Well, I've got the first.
the first
I
one.
you know I, yeah, I got the first one just because I found it at like a Walmart for like $10 or something. I was like, yeah, I'll get that. And it's so fucking well drawn. I don't understand, man.
I've seen some like caps of it, and it's just like some of it's just Todoroki saying some like dumb shit with like action lines around him and just like the most bored expression on his face, and that's the funniest shit to me. He's just
Yeah,
like
but
I'm sleepy, and then it's just a bunch of action lines, and it looks cool, but I'm just like
it still
Horikoshi,
looks
what the
pretty
fuck?
fantastic. I don't understand. It's like my man does not loosen his grip on any single panel. Man, he just goes all in on it, and it's great. I
Yeah.
love it. Fucking really pretty looking.
Have you seen
Um,
people like coloring in manga?
ugh. I don't.
I mean, it looks cool. I just wouldn't personally do it because I like it like that.
Okay, well, if it was like if it was like an official colored print, then yeah, obviously that'd be
No,
really
someone
cool.
like personally coloring it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
actually
no,
looks
no,
kind
no,
of
no.
cool.
Well, I mean, if you know what you're doing, you could totally make it work. I'm not denying that, but um, if if like they released a colored edition of
Oh
My
yeah.
Hero, I'd buy that shit in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I also get why they don't, because with manga, it's like the fucking drawings are already so fucking good.
Yeah, you don't really
It
need
would
it.
be it would be a huge budget take to color all that shit in.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean that's not like a jab at Western comics or anything, because we got some pretty fucking nice looking ones over here too. But
Yeah.
um, manga, man, they just go fucking all in on the drawings and shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like in that case, you don't really need
Need it.
color.
Yeah. And especially like
Uh,
with the covers, you can already see kind of what characters look like, and you don't really need it. You can kind of visualize it
yeah.
yourself. But
Well, I mean, either that or there's an anime adaptation anyway. So
yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to know what they look like just by looking at like the title screen of the anime. But
Yeah.
even still, man, God, they fucking manga's pretty. I will say, manga's pretty. I
Manga's
mean,
really pretty.
I've got the Zelda box set, and that shit looks fantastic. It looks really damn good.
There was this one comic that I read. It was in like elementary school, but I think it was called Five Worlds. but it was like about, yeah, it was 5-year-olds. It's about like sand and shit, but like I want all of them. I read a good amount of them, and they were really good comics. Like they were really interesting. It was about like controlling different amounts of sand and like different types of sand, and I want them all. There's 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I read up to like the third one, and there's like a fourth one, and I think it might be the last one. I don't know when it was released, but I want all of them.
You
5
know what?
or titles in order.
Do you know what? Were like always the best comics ever made were?
Huh.
They were always the ones that you like, and it was only middle school for some reason. It was strictly middle school. It was always the ones that you could find in your middle school library.
Oh yeah, that's where I found Sand Warrior, man. Like it's so
Dude,
cool.
fucking, oh my god. I could list so many examples of cool fucking comics that I saw. Bone, I fucking love Bone. I've got, and I'm really proud that I have this. It's one of probably my most prized possessions. I have the entire Bone series in one collection book. It's fucking huge. It's like several thousand pages, but it's the whole series, and Bone's fucking fantastic. And there's this other one that was also really good. It was called Cardboard, and it was about like this poor dad with who's got a son, and they're barely making by. And for the son's birthday, his dad goes up to this like really creepy old dude, and he's like, "Hey, do you have anything that I could get for my son for his birthday?" And he's like, "Sure do." And he hands him like a piece of cardboard for like 50 cents, and he's like, "Fuck is this? What is this a joke? Is this a funny joke?" Um, but when he takes it home to his son, he's like, "Oh, cardboard, cool, I love it. I could make something out of this." And then when he makes the thing, it fucking becomes like alive and real. and,
Damn.
and so and so they're like, "Wait, pause. I have a great idea." So with the leftover cardboard, they make a cardboard generator, and it actually works. So they just have an endless amount of cardboard now, and they build like a boxer dude out of cardboard, and he becomes alive, and like the son's got to show him around the human world and how to do shit and everything. Um, and then like the asshole neighbor kid who's basically like Sid from Toy Story, just with long hair instead. He gets a hold of like the cardboard maker, and he starts to make like evil shit with the cardboard.
No.
And yeah, and then I'm trying to forget his name. Trying to remember his name, the cardboard boxer. I forget, but uh he he and the son have got to get the cardboard maker back and stop the piece of shit neighbor kid from tearing shit up. And I don't want to spoil it because it's surprisingly depressing how depressing it gets. um like legit, like the beginning is just like, we made a cardboard boxer, oh my gosh, now he's alive and he's like really friendly and everything, to like death and the neighbor kid like having neglectful parents and shit. Like it gets hardcore.
Jesus.
But it was so good, and it looked really good too. I loved how that book was drawn.
Okay, there's another one that I remember reading. It was called Amulet. Um, it was so
That sounds
cool.
familiar.
Um,
That sounds
I'll
familiar.
I'll send you the link to it. Because I sent you the link to 5 Worlds as well. Um, dude, some of the comic books that I found were so cool, and they're like super good. Um, but so Amulet is about, I just remember like I was looking for stuff. Um, a sinister creature lures the kid's mom through a door in the basement. Em and Evan, not desperate to lose her, follow her into an underground world inhabited by demons, robots, and talking animals. Eventually, they enlist the help of a small mechanical rabbit named Misket. Together with Misket, they face the most terrifying monster of all. And Em finally has a chance to save someone she loves. And it's so good because it's about having a fucking amulet and it's mmm. Like I read,
Interesting.
there's only like 9. Okay, so there's 9 of them. There's currently 8 out. So the next one comes out sometime next year.
Oh, so this is recent.
Mhm. Um,
Hmm.
I was only in middle school like 2 years ago. Um, but I think the ones that I read up to like book 5, and then I didn't have like they didn't have the rest of them, and I was really sad because like there's like 3 more that I haven't read, and I really want to.
Yeah.
But Oh, they were so good. God, now I just want to get comic books. Penguin House, send me comics, please. God, send me the Five World series. I want them.
The fucking the Sonic comics were actually really good, surprisingly, and they went on for a really long time, dude. Uh, it's got the award for the longest running comic series based on a video game.
Really?
Cause like, dude, the fucking comics started in the '90s, like when the first few
Oh,
Sonic games came out, and it only like officially ended like maybe 2 years ago.
damn.
Uh, yeah, so it lasted a long time, and I mean, okay, so the only reason that like they stopped with the actual like numbered series at that point was because I guess it got too convoluted or some shit, and like they tried to reboot it like near the end, to try to clear up loose ends and make everything easier to write with. And I guess they didn't do it very well, so they kind of just quit. And then IDW was like, "Hey, we can make a series that has nothing to do with the original because that was Archie Comics, and we're not Archie Comics. So they're making a new Sonic comic, and apparently it's really fucking good too. Um, they just fucking man, they know what they're doing. Everyone knows what they're doing with Sonic except for Sega, which is very disappointing to think about.
I'm currently gonna see how much it is to get all of the Five Worlds books right now. Because now I want them.
I wonder when fucking Cardboard came out, man, because that shit was good.
I need the second for that. Welcome to Mackenzie buying comics online because she misses them and they're good.
What? I could fucking get the digital one on Google Play for $8.
Bro, do it.
What? It
I
was,
want the
man. It was.
hardcover versions, but they're like $20 each. Which one am I missing? I'm missing book 4.
Ghostopolis was another good one.
I don't
That
know
was
that
another
one.
good one. I don't think I fully read it, but I remember it, and it was pretty good. Wow, man.
Okay, time to see how much all of these books are. I'm excited. $81.96 before tax and shipping. My God.
That's not bad, actually. For
For
a full series?
hardcovers? Yeah. For
Shit,
hardcovers too.
hardcovers? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if the honey code I have works for it too. Because if it does, that'd be cool.
Oh my god, man. It's such a fucking good book this was.
I don't think it does. I've
I'm
qualified for free
missing.
shipping.
Alright. Wait, are you ordering it now?
I might. It's
Oh my god.
like $84. Just ridiculous. But I got free shipping. I would most definitely buy these. Like, oh my God. They're so cool. I love reading those. Um, anyways, middle school comics are really good.
They
And
are, man. And they
and
still hold up. That's
they
what's
do.
really good
They're so
about it.
good. Like,
They weren't just good because, we read them as kids and
yeah. They
those were
actually
the
have
only
there's some cool
moments of
stories.
they
Oh my
do. And
God.
like they're well written.
Yeah.
They're just good. They're good shit.
Bro, did
Like
you
even
look at Five
today.
Worlds? Please tell me you looked at Five Worlds. The art
No,
is super
I
cool too. Dude, it's literally okay. So the description that they have is like imagine Avatar: The Last Airbender mixed with Star Wars.
what?
I mean kinda because you are bending like different types of sand. And you're like using sand to create shapes, to do certain things, which makes
So she's
sense.
fucking Gara from Naruto then.
I never watched Naruto. Um,
Yes, the answer is yes.
okay, I guess. But yeah, so it's cool. It's really good. I really want to reread it now. Um, I also
Bone
really
was
want
really
to.
good too.
I also want
Bones?
to.
Go ahead.
Sorry, excuse me. Okay, go.
Bone's fucking really depressing also. Like, Jesus Christ, man. if you've ever like read that series to the fullest, like after the first book, shit just goes downhill. I
mean,
still love it though. It's really fucking good.
yeah.
Love it.
I can't remember. There was this other comic that I read that I really, really, really liked at the library. I don't remember what it was. It was really good.
Captain Underpants, baby.
Oh, it was Lacada. It was about the space dog.
I think I know what you're talking about. Captain
Lacada
Underpants was great too.
comic.
And I'm really glad that the fucking movie for Captain Underpants was actually really good too. Did you ever see that?
No.
No? Dude, they fucking killed it with the animation. It looks straight up out of the books. It's really fucking good. I likes it.
I gotta find it. Oh, I can't remember the name of the dog. What's the name of the dog? Dog sent to space. What was the name of the
I
dog?
think it was made by the same guy, wasn't it?
What?
That made Captain Underpants, that space dog one, because he made a bunch of like different kinds of books about that stuff.
It was made by Nick Abdadis.
Yeah, never mind. I don't think that's him.
But it's really cool. Like, it's about a dog, obviously, who it's about, like, the Sputnik. Like, it was about a Russian space dog, pretty much. And so she gets sent to space, and, like, it's about this dude, like, getting attached to said dog, and a lady getting attached to the dog, and then them sending the dog to space, and just about the dog's thoughts in general. And, ugh, it's so good. Like, some of the images for it too are really cool. Like the illustrations are really cool, and it's at the Beaver County Branch Library, and you should read it. It's on a hardcover, and it's got a cool little ribbon to it, and it.
I don't like libraries because if I like a book, then I want to keep it, but I can't keep it.
Oh, and the art style for it's really cool. And then they were like, it shows like the inside of like being inside the little capsule, and like the dog. I think the dog dies of like heat. Heat, I think.
Spoilers, Jesus.
It's based off of the actual thing.
Oh.
Yeah, dog dies of heat. Yeah, he like there's an actual dog that got sent to space by the Russians because why not?
Oh,
Um,
I remember that, yeah.
yeah, and so the dog dies of like heat exhaustion because it wouldn't drink like um fucking the
Water?
yeah, no, so it was like gel water, and so they had to get
I
him
know.
used to like gel water, and then he like wouldn't drink it, and he was just getting too hot, and oh dude, it's so good. 28 out of 210 pages available. Hell yeah, I'll preview it right now. Bro, fucking love Lacada. It is one of my favorite books, like comic books that I found that I actually really enjoy. Oh god. You gotta read this. Hold on. I'll just send it to
And comic books are great. It kind of sucks that they're going out of style nowadays.
you. Yeah. I wish that I just had access to, like, what libraries use to find cool books. Like, cool comic books, because they have some of the coolest shit.
They
Like,
do, man. And honestly, without libraries, I don't even know how the hell you would see them, because you don't see them in stores or anything.
no.
It's only in libraries that people rent out. And it's like, well, I hope these guys made money off of these books.
Well, the school has to
Like that'd
buy
be kind
them,
of
and
shitty if they didn't.
I think they buy them like straight. It's probably Scholastic that they like go through and like find them because
Yeah,
a lot of these are
probably.
from Scholastic, or they just go straight with the publishing company. So,
Makes sense.
like, because I don't
Um,
think fucking Five Worlds is a Scholastic book, but
hey man, I wouldn't be surprised. Speaking of comics and art and shit, I had an epiphany like 2 days ago.
oh yeah,
Um, so I'm pretty sure we talked about this when we had our cool artist companion. I think that was episode 4.
5, I think.
It was one of them. Anyway, go watch it. Fuck you. Anyway,
Can't say
so
fuck you.
I can do what I want. This is our show. Damn it.
Oh, it's only for teachers? I can only buy from Scholastic for teachers? I have to be a teacher to buy from Scholastic? Are you serious
Sounds
right
like
now?
it. Hate to see it. Anyway,
I'm gonna kill someone.
so for those of you who didn't listen to that episode, I wouldn't, I technically, by technicality, am an artist, but I don't want to say that I am because I'm
You
nowhere
are, shut up.
good enough.
Shut up, you are.
Listen.
Shut up, you are.
Okay.
Fighting.
Okay, fine. I'm an artist. Kind of.
No,
Slightly.
no,
I've
you
only
are.
been.
You are. I'm gonna fight you.
Let me finish. I've only been doing it for like a year and a half now, right? And very recently, by recently I mean like the last couple weeks, I looked at like all my previous stuff and I was like, I don't like this. Like none of this is good. I hate it all. And nothing was clicking. And I was like, well, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do now? Right? If I don't like how I'm doing anything, then that means I gotta try something else and see what works. And 2 days ago, I tried one thing, and now I've completely fucking like switched how it all looks up, and I actually really fucking like where it's going now. Um, because I was trying to get over that hurdle of because like pretty much everybody, I started out drawing anime characters. Yeah, bruh. Or at least trying to. I say
Ooh. Sorry, I'm looking
tried
at
to.
like Scholastic comic books and listening, and there's some
Yep.
really cool ones that look really awesome. And I'm actually kind of interested in. Anyway, sorry.
I know that's okay. And I, again, only been doing it for like a year and a half, but I just fucking like did this thing 2 days ago. This one little thing, and it completely fucking rewired my brain. And I don't understand how. I don't know how, but I like it. Like I like it a lot, and I think it actually looks a lot better than my old stuff because my old stuff was it kind of just looked like anime, but like from a guy that isn't capable of drawing anime at all. As I kept going and doing things, I was like, I don't know, I don't think I want to do anime. I think I want to do like, just like cartoony shit. Like heavily stylized, just cartoon shit. Um, and I tried for I mean, Kenzie can tell you, I sent her
Yeah,
so many fucking different ways,
they were all good
and
though. Fight me.
I mean, kind of, they were all right. I didn't like any of them, honestly. And then fucking again, like 2 days ago, our artist friend that again was on one of our episodes, she was just like, well, how about this? Like we'll start you out with a bit of the basics because you kind of skipped over those, which I did, which probably wasn't the best idea, but whatever. I'm too far gone now anyway. Um, she was like, so just like draw a circle, for the head, like with the lines, so that you can have it more proportional and see where it goes. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll try it. And then I did, and I was like, what? This looks so much different, but it looks good. I don't understand. And then I tried it again, and it looked good that time too. And then I tried it again, and now I've got like 3 full fucking pages of how this thing, this one fucking style that I've been trying to do looks, and it's all consistent, and it all looks good, and it's fucking like cartoony as hell. Like they got big ol' eyes and shit. And it's great. And I don't know how. I don't know what I did to where it looks so different from my old stuff, but I think it looks a lot better, honestly. And I know I'm ranting and like losing my fucking marbles. But it's just like, well, now I definitely feel a lot better about, continuing and doing shit. I don't even know if you're listening anymore.
I know my dad was out.
Oh. Now it's like, well, maybe I can keep going with this. Because, like, if you asked me how my art was going like a week and a half ago, I would have said, "Oh, fuck that. Ugh, it's not going good at all." But I think I've really got something going here. And I just now did here. Well, I'll take a picture for Kenzie to see. But like this whole time we've been talking, I've been working on
Oh, really?
one. Yeah, I've been working on like one little sketch, and trying to get like body proportions and shit like that down right. And I actually really like it. Like I think this is what I want it to go for. So let me send it. Like I like it. I feel like I can work with this. And make it, I mean, turn it into like my own thing, but just make it more stylized and better than my old stuff.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Do you like it? You think?
Hold on. Sorry, I was looking at pins. Oh, I do like it.
Cool.
Oh, it is very proportional. It all matches and looks like it all came from the same artist, and it all looks.
And I mean, I've just got like, and I mean, I've only done heads so far. Well, because I wanted to get that right. I was like, okay, well, the face and the heads are like the most important fucking part. So if I can't get those right, then I'm not even gonna piss with the body until I get the heads and stuff right.
Yeah.
And just now, well, I did another one like earlier today, but I kind of like half-ass rushed through it, and it didn't look very good. Well, because like it's the second one that's like on the left of the main one. Like it just immediately proportions are fucking off. Shit looks really out of whack. But I guess I just need to take my time with my shit to make it look good. I guess because I spent like an hour something. Which what time are we at, by the way?
We are at an hour 12. We can cut it early if you want.
No. I'm fine. I just didn't know how long it was. So yeah, like literally this entire time, um, over an hour on like this one little sketch. But I like it. I think it looks really fucking good, and I want to take this because it, at least to me, it looks like something that like not very many people. It doesn't look very similar
It
to
doesn't.
many people's art style.
Not to me anyway.
Like
It doesn't look.
yeah, as opposed to just like me drawing anime, but I can't draw anime, so it just looks bad. But with this, it's like, yeah, I can work with this. I just gotta work on, getting proportions and shit right.
Hey,
And
hey, John. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I feel like I need to share this with you. Please look at what I'm screen sharing right now.
what is it? Yeah,
Fat Chocobo. It's a pin! I want it so bad! Oh my god!
$12.
Fat Chocobo!
I'd buy it.
I'd buy it. Look at these!
Kenzie's on crack for Final
They're the
Fantasy 15.
daggers! There's the daggers from Ignis, and then like the engine blade for Noct, and then like the big greatsword for Gladio, and the pin, and this one for my boy Prompo baby. Oh, they look so cool. I'm sorry, I got really sidetracked and I interrupted.
No, that's okay. I was just going on a fucking another tangent. There's a lot of tangents in this episode for me. Good lord. Um,
Oh, they're $12 a piece. Oh,
yikes.
$45 for the full set.
Ugh.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe I'll just buy Prompto.
But I'm really liking where this shit's going, and at the very least, now I'm back into the whole drawing thing, and it's like, well, maybe I can work with this and keep, trying a little bit longer because I actually like where this is going, and I think it's gonna be fucking good if I can get
I
it down
like
right.
it.
Well, thank you.
Aw, these look so cool. Sorry, I'm looking at Etsy pins, and I really can't because I shouldn't, and I don't have money to buy these. But they look so cool! I just found some really cool, like, arcade ones, and they have, like, their chained enamel pins, and they're really cool. They look so cool. Oh my god.
I've got a Sora pin from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I need to get on Etsy more because, like, okay, really, I shouldn't because I'm gonna spend all my money on Etsy. Um,
Eh.
but like, there's some really cool fucking um artists on Etsy that I most definitely would buy. Like, there's a couple. I follow a lot of pin artists on Instagram as well, and there are so many cool pins that I want. Oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
it's awesome. And ugh, okay, sorry, I got sidetracked again.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ugh. Just I'm in love with Final Fantasy right now, and I'm so sorry. Um, but it's so good. It's so good, and I can get all the boy. Oh, and then there's the one with the chocobo. Oh, I love them so much.
Such a freaking nerd.
Yeah, I know. Fucking love. Um. Oh my God, there's Final Fantasy cookie cutters. Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it. You don't understand.
I don't understand. You're correct.
Okay, there are also some really cool like acrylic charms that look awesome, and I most definitely want some of them. God, like there are some really cool stuff that I've seen like people do, especially with like collecting pins and stuff, and I want to do that. I want a cork board full of pins. I want a bag that's just got a bunch of Final Fantasy keychains on it and pins on it. I want that. Give me that.
Katie,
Yeah, my
push your mic. No. Just push your mic a little far away. You're like,
sorry.
no, it's okay.
Anyways, it's so
Um.
cool. Oh, I'm dorking out. Sorry. Okay, anyways, talk about something else so I don't like keep yelling about Final Fantasy. Um
Oh god, oh fuck. Putting me under pressure like this. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry.
Okay. Um.
Oh god.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Oh god, oh fuck, oh no.
I mean, I don't know. It's just things are going not so bad right now.
Yeah.
Me thinks
You think
just in general. Me thinks things aren't
I
going
think
so bad.
I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna jinx the rest of the shit. Been
No,
bad
no, no,
enough,
no,
I'm not gonna jinx it.
no. Say it, say it.
No, because it's gonna immediately go to shit and I don't wanna be blamed for it.
No, it won't. Just say it. We only have like 20 minutes left anyway.
The year's getting a lot better. Like, I feel like it's getting better. Like, maybe, like,
Yeah.
pandemic isn't, but, like, just in general, a lot of people, I'm getting a lot more used to it, and I feel a lot better than I did
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, and I mean, newer good things are coming out. You
Yeah.
know. Um.
Like,
Oh
Final
yeah,
Fantasy
fucking
16.
Bill Gates died the other day.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Dude, so did I. He was 89. I thought he died like 10 years ago, honestly. I thought he was long dead already. I guess not.
I forgot he existed, to be honest.
Thank you, Microsoft Poppy, for making Xbox, but also fuck you for not having good enough exclusives for your console.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, there's some really cool. Okay, I'm still looking through Etsy, and you're just gonna hear me saying "aw" a lot.
Great, excellent, outstanding.
Okay, I'm fine. Fine, having a great time. Don't even worry about it. Having a
I'm trying to
wonderful time.
think of something else. Oh God, voice crack. God, this always happens when I talk for like an hour and a half. My
I didn't
fucking
notice
voice gets
it.
all dry and um. Yeah,
We're gonna ignore that.
no.
That's
Um,
so cool.
What is it?
It's a cool key. The Oracle crest. It's a pin. It's 3D printed.
$20. Ugh.
Yeah, for 3D printed stuff, not that much.
Nada.
Yeah, maybe not, but
I
still
I,
looks
I
cool.
want to get a fucking replica of the Kingdom Key from Kingdom Hearts. I still gotta buy that. It's only like $30 on Amazon.
Yeah.
Uh, but anyway,
Anywho,
um,
excuse me. I'm
solid,
sorry.
solid. No, that's fine. No, this is fine.
It's just
Uh,
Morty. There we go. I fixed it.
there we go.
No.
Now it's good. Um, trying to think of
What
what
games are you
else.
excited for that are coming out soon?
Horizon Zero Dawn 2. That one's gonna be great. Um, hopefully. Uh,
Oh,
the
sorry.
new Ratchet and Clank, as previously mentioned, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm a little bit skeptical of because they said it's not a full sequel. It's kind of like it's kind of like a snack to wait for the sequel. I think. I guess. I don't know. I mean, it looks good. It's more Spider-Man, which is fine by me.
Yeah.
Um, more content in Marvel's Avengers because it's a fun game, but it's also like not very good. Also, I'm so torn on Marvel's Avengers because it's okay. The actual gameplay, the core gameplay at heart, is really fun. It's really fucking fun, and I'm surprised they managed to make like 6 playable characters all feel different and be able to do different things. It's good. The fighting's fun. Everything else, it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it's really buggy. There's a lot of bugs, fucking glitches
Yeah,
in that
my
game
brother
right
was
now.
complaining about that. He's like, I really hope it gets patched because it
I
keeps like,
clipped through like I guess the fucking collision didn't load in all the way, and I legit just walked through a building that I was supposed to be on top of, so I couldn't complete the mission.
oh no.
Well, because I was Hulk, and I can't fly as Hulk, so I was kind of fucked. Um, but it's really fun, and I can't wait to see what new shit they're gonna add to it. But like the level up system and the fucking looting is not good in this game. Oh my
Uh-uh.
god, it's really not. Well, because like in every other looter shooter game, it's like you get new gear so you can wear it, have it cosmetically on your
Oh, it's
character,
just a
and
file.
give you
Sorry.
the do what?
I was looking at like prop stuff and I was like, wait, is that a full like Lunafreya full size trident just like available for like $18? And it's just a file. I wish I had a 3D printer. God, please, I wish I had a 3D printer to make
Hmm.
that have a giant trident in my house. That'd be awesome. Sorry, being a dork.
Uh, oh, Marvel's Avengers. That's right.
Yes.
Uh, but the fucking gear that you get, like the loot you get, it doesn't even change the look of your character.
Oh,
Like it's literally only there for a number to go up, so that certain missions aren't as difficult or bullshit.
yeah.
I just don't think it's handled all that well, and I feel like they could have done. Ah man, it could have been such a fucking. It could have been as good as Marvel Spider-Man if they just made it a single player, but they didn't. They made a really good campaign that lasts like maybe 10 hours, and then you just the only thing you have left to do is dick around in multiplayer missions
Yeah.
for the rest of it. As of right now, 'cause it's one of those live service games where they're gonna keep adding shit, um, and like by the end of next year, there's gonna be a piss ton of content. But as of right now, it's fun. I like playing it. Right, it's the best Hulk slash Iron Man game that we've ever had. Um, but it's just it's bogged down. It really is. There's a lot of good shit. Again, fighting's fun. The gameplay is good. I like it. That's like all it's got going for it. But whatever. It's sad, especially because it's a Square Enix game.
Mm.
and Crystal Dynamics, which they make good fucking games. They made like all the Tomb Raider, newer Tomb Raider games.
Mhm.
Um, but I'm telling you, man, the only reason that game isn't as good as it could have been is because they made it a multiplayer looter shooter online service game. If they didn't do that, if they pulled the Final Fantasy VII remake and just made it like a 40-hour adventure with the Avengers cast, um, fleshed out the gameplay more instead of focusing on stupid fucking like gear that doesn't even change anything and like pointless multiplayer maps, they could have just made the characters more expansive. Let them do more shit,
Yeah.
but have a longer campaign that feels like a full-fledged actual game, right?
Yeah.
And and it's so annoying because they kind of did that. The story mode is kind of like that. It is good. It's really good. It's the best part of the game, but it's only like 10 hours, and then you're done.
Wow.
Um, it's like I wanted more of that because there were a lot of cool fucking set pieces in the story mode, and afterwards it's just like, well, I didn't want it to end. I wanted more. I wanted
Mhm.
more boss fights. Okay, so there's only 3 boss fights in the entire game.
Yeah. I saw some
It's
of that.
Abomination, Taskmaster, and then the final boss, Modoc.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
I did
they're
watch the
fun,
Modoc fight.
right? Yeah. I will say I love fucking Modoc's design in Marvel's Avengers. He looks fucking really cool in this game.
Mhm.
Um, but I mean, they're fun. I like them, but I wish there were fucking more. Like, you would think the game title of Marvel's Avengers would mean you fight a lot more supervillains, but nope. You
3.
get a you get Abomination, which people kind of know about. Taskmaster, which nobody knows about, literally nobody, and Modoc, which people kind of know about a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
It's just sad. It is. What could have been. Not as depressing as the Sonic movie, though, but I mean, again, it was a good movie. It was. I liked it, but there's a lot of things wrong with it, and if they had just done what they did with the fucking opening to Unleashed, it would have been such a better movie, and I
Sean's so
would have
salty.
loved it. I would have cried. Um, but I spent like half an hour on that part already. So,
Yeah. Oh, my back.
what time are we at now?
We have about 3 minutes left. 2.5,
Oh, okay.
really. So,
Yeah, 2.5.
yeah,
I think today was a good episode.
it
I
was.
really like this one.
I like this one.
A lot of solid conversation.
Yeah. Oh, can I talk about Final Fantasy some more? Sorry.
Sure.
um, um, so Final Fantasy is kind of known right now for like releasing their story in like 3 different DLCs. Albeit the DLCs are like $5 each, so it's not that bad. Hold on, my hair's in my face. Um, but because I have Xbox Game Pass, I get like Final Fantasy Royal Edition for like free. Not really, it's like $10 a month, but whatever. Or $15 a month. I don't remember what it is. Caden pays it, and I just get to mooch. Um, but I got it and I played all the DLCs for it, and I want to tell you guys my listing for the DLC ratings. Um, Ignis's DLC is the coolest. He has the most awesome music. He has some really cool fight scenes, some awesome lines. Also, there's multiple endings, and it's just really cool in general. 2, Episode Prompto, because it's actually like open world and like some really cool music and like a really cool story, and it's sad. Um, Number 3, Episode Arden. It actually is really cool, and like there's some awesome fucking rage music to it. Do you mind if I spoil? Can I spoil?
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
Okay, I'm gonna spoil Final FFXV. I'm gonna spoil it, Episode Arden. So if you don't want to hear it, whatever, get fucked, I guess. Um, but pretty much, so so Arden is supposed to be like the first king, and then like your great great grandfather to like the 112th extent stole the seat from him, and so at like this point, this is like 2,000 years later. He's after like your dad. So your I'm saying is like you're knocked. He's after your dad, and so he just like starts going on a fucking rampage. Like breaking shit. You get points if you break stuff with like Ragis's name on it. Like you get extra points if you break stuff that say the like Somnus's name on them, which is your brother at the time, or Arden's brother at the time. and it's really cool, and it's really fucking angry, and it's just like rah, rage all the time. And also, you can change your hat. Um, Last but not least is Gladio, because it's just a straight shot dungeon, and it's kind of boring. And that's the one I have to do the stupid mini game in to get an outfit that I still have not done because I hate doing it. Anyways, that is all.
All right. Well, there you go. Yeah.
You gonna do the outro?
Never played Final Fantasy 15. Probably never will. Oh,
It's good. Maybe next time you're over, I'll make you play some of it.
I probably won't, but
Some
go off,
of
I
it.
guess.
Some of it, John. Some.
We'll see. Maybe.
Maybe. Anyways.
Um, yeah. Um, Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 10. Can't believe we made it this far without giving up. um, but yeah, thank you for tuning in to Independent Reading Time. Now get back to class.